I put together 200 boxes today to talk about one simple idea, the blockchain. Welcome to Innovation Guy. I'm Charlie Sauer. The conversations around blockchain and cryptocurrency can get complex quickly, but in reality, the technology is fairly simple. The idea of a blockchain is to create a system of trust, and it does this by using something that is universal. It does this by using something that we can all agree on, math. The building block of this technology is, well, a block. And while in reality, the type of block we are talking about is a bunch of numbers, let's let this small one stand in today. Now, I chose these boxes in particular because they have this transparent top. And just like on the blockchain, you can see what is in them. Blocks hold the data of an agreement between two people. It could be a sale, it could be a contract, an exchange of money or objects. Any kind of peer-to-peer agreement with no middleman. That's what's in a block. They're each sealed with a mathematical equation called a hash, like 2 plus 2 equals 4. It's that easy. But by itself, a transparent block isn't such a big deal. But here is the first place where the magic of the blockchain comes into play. As soon as I add another block, that agreement becomes even more secure because it is the proof that the whole network has accepted your block. We also now have the second part of our word. We have the start of a chain. The longer it gets, the more ironclad that agreement will be. And by adding a few more, we can see a visualization of a blockchain. Each additional block helps secure the rest of the chain. The second place where blockchain sets itself apart is that the record of these boxes, called the ledger, is distributed. Therefore, no one can change the ledger without the agreement of the rest of the people working on the chain. The longer the chain, the more people keeping track of the ledger, the less likely that unintended or malicious change is possible. For instance, if my office caught fire and my copy of the ledger is wiped out, oh no! There are way too many copies of the ledger for this to matter. It doesn't just stop there. There's even more security on a blockchain. The math and all of the computers adding blocks become a force field against any block being out of whack. What each of these layers means for users of a blockchain is trust. Math rules the blockchain, and again, there is no opinion in math. You might be saying to yourself, sounds great, but what does it do? Well, the market's actually still figuring that out. The first idea that really took off using blockchain technology was something you've all heard about, cryptocurrency. The first cryptocurrency was Bitcoin, an homage to how the ones and zeros, or bits, secure the blockchain. While we'll talk more about Bitcoin in the future, it is important to understand that because of the trust imparted by blockchain technology, billions of dollars are now held and traded in Bitcoins across one giant Bitcoin blockchain and tracked by people around the world. But one of the places where blockchain technology is really changing our economic landscape is by removing middlemen from everyday transactions. When you write a check or transfer money from your bank using traditional methods, that money goes on a journey through the banking system. That journey isn't free and isn't instant. That is one of the reasons that banks charge fees and might take several days for the money from a check to actually be deposited into your account. Blockchain technology removes those middlemen, allowing instant transactions. The network of people participating record the transactions and agree that the transaction has happened as the transaction is added to the next block. This means that transactions are faster and cheaper, especially across countries. And now, even those who are unbanked can buy or sell goods and participate in the global economy. Additionally, in a traditional system, we have to trust the middlemen to protect our sensitive data from hackers. Since transactions don't involve these middlemen on a blockchain, transactions are more secure. This is all possible because of the immutable laws of mathematics. Okay, again, this is all possible because 2 plus 2 will always equal 4. Contracts, transactions, and the records of them is what drives our economy forward, but they haven't kept up with the development of the digital economy. The blockchain is what can help unleash the digital economy. This means that when blockchain technology starts being implemented by more entrepreneurs, you can see the price of buying homes decrease, banking costs decrease, transaction times decrease, and innovations that have yet to be considered flourish. Right now, blockchain development seems to be in a similar place to where the internet was in the early 1990s. Mass adoption has yet to happen, but understanding the technology opens a window to economic change. As the innovation guy, I'll be following developments in the blockchain industry and provide fun and informative explanations as the market continues to develop. Thanks for watching. If you made it to this point, please hit that like and subscribe button.